How are you guys doing today? Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to be here with us because every view here counts. We are in gratitude to you. Thank you so much. Hopefully, with what we share, can raise your vibration, raise your frequency, and put a smile on your face. Because that is our pure intent here with this, with what we share. Check out that great portrait in the back created by Chapter Creator of the He-Man and the wrestling figures put together Ultimate Warrior brother. If you want to check him out on Instagram, he has many great portraits there under Chapter Creator brother. I got three great custom figures that I want to share with you guys today and two reviews. And shout out to little Alex because he reminds me of a young Tony Schiavone in his prime, brother. He has a haircut going on because the quarantine is we're on lockdown and there's no barbers open and he doesn't want his papa to cut his hair, brother. I don't know if you guys noticed lately, but I've been working out, Jack. Check out the lateral deltoids and the pectoral regions, brother. Check out all that championship gold going on in the back, Jack. We got a lot of great custom figures, a lot of great retro toys. Check out the Alf back there, brother. I was a big fan of Alf in the 80s. Oh man, that guy would crack me up. So hopefully with what we share can trigger some good, joyful memories of your childhood and put a smile on your face. Go back to what you loved as a child and tap into your creativity and be in alignment with source and productivity, brother. Go within. Right now's the time. Hopefully we could take your mind off of what's going on in this world and put some joy back into your life, Jack. Let me start off with the first custom figure that I want to share. This guy was one of the best promos in wrestling, one of the great wrestlers, brother, of Texas. He was part of a great dynasty and perhaps the greatest Von Erich, the greatest in-ring general. And I'm talking none other than his agility, his mobility, and his in-ring capability was through the roof, Jack. It's like these young kids say nowadays, fighter. And I'm talking none other than the Yellow Rose of Texas himself. He is the great, perhaps the greatest Von Erich, David Von Erich, brother. Our version, our rendition, paying tribute, paying homage to the legendary David Von Erich, brother. Yeah. Check it out, Jack. And this is one of the various versions because I've done quite a few, you know. But this is the latest one. And if I do another one later on, I'm going to share it with you because this is not usually the head that I use, but this is the latest one. And as I'm speaking to you right now, brother, he even has the little yellow rose in his hand. I don't know if you can see that. Custom made because and he is the Yellow Rose of Texas, brother. What a great in-ring general David Von Erich was, brother. He was slated to be the NWA World Champion, brother. He's got the claw ready in his hand. He's got the stars on his boots. He's got the yellow trunks with the black stripe down the sides. Remember when the wrestlers used to wear them like that in the 80s? Shout out to CM Punk because he would use that style, brother. Then with the stars, he was a throwback, brother. Then he's got the black knee pads. He's got the white boots with the black trim and the gold star for the Texas star on the side, brother. The great David Von Erich. This guy's promos were through the roof, Jack. His wrestling IQ was above and beyond. And like I said, perhaps the greatest Von Erich of them all. He reminded me his promos were like a Jake the Snake that he could talk and just lure you in. He could have been a heel, he could have been a babyface, but man, his interviews were so above and beyond, brother. They would lure you in with pure emotion and joy. You wanted to cheer for him or you wanted to boo him. That's how great this guy was, brother. Shout out to the Von Erichs, brother. Shout out to Kerry. Let me get into another one. Then we'll get back to the other two customs. And then the two reviews that we have. This next custom figure that I want to share with you guys, Jack. This guy was a referee. He was a in-ring performer, I believe, in Memphis, and he also uh, wrestled in the USWA. He was part of the Hart Foundation, winning the WWF Tag Team Championships, brother. And he was a great wrestler too. And I'm talking none other than Danny Davis, brother. Well, they finally, Mattel put out a build your own Danny Davis, so I got that head and I created the body, brother. Check it out. Check it out, Jack. Duran Customs, Duran Bros Collectibles, Legends of the Squared Circle, Custom underscore Wrestling underscore Lucha underscore Figures on Instagram, paying tribute, paying homage to the great, dangerous Danny Davis, brother. Wow, I think that's a pretty cool figure if I do say so myself. But I'm biased because I created it, Jack. Wow. I think that's a pretty awesome figure. I didn't want to put it up. I wanted to keep it. But right now with the quarantine and all, I need to generate some stuff coming in. So I had to put him on, brother. But I really wanted to keep this guy because, man, I think for me, it came out perfect. But I'm biased, like I said, because I created it, brother. And that was Duran Customs paying tribute, paying homage to the wrestlers that they wouldn't make or they haven't made because they should have made them. They should have made them as an early rendition. And I did it in the Jax because that's my favorite figure right now. I can't say of all time because I was a great fan of the LJN, but what I known is that they had went out of business and then the owners had reopened and they were the Jax Pacifics. I don't know if Jax Pacific's still around, but I hope so. Because I love Jax. And shout out to Twinkie the Corgi because she is there right now. She is there right now. If you want to follow Twinkie the Corgi, follow her on Instagram under Twinkie the Corgi if you love dogs and pets. Because right now, we need them in our life to raise our frequency, raise our vibration, and put a smile on our face. Because all they know is pure love, brother. Pure love. The next custom figure that I want to share with you guys is another Von Erich, brother. Like I said, David was perhaps the greatest Von Erich. If you go back and you look at the YouTube videos of his matches and his promos, man. But I'm talking about this other one, and I'm talking about the NWA champ, the modern day warrior, brother, that would come in with the Rush song to it, brother. The Tom Sawyer, the modern day warrior that was a great entrance, brother. And shout out to Bill Covell, brother. The guys that will walk him down the aisle, all the rest of the other Von Erichs, man. 1984, the Parade of Champions, brother, when he would won the NWA title against Ric Flair with the backslide, brother. Wow, I still remember that, brother. That was one of my favorite matches. I believe it was in Texas Stadium. So this is my rendition, my version, Duran Customs version, paying tribute, paying homage to the great modern day warrior, aka the Texas Tornado, aka Kerry. Von Erich, brother. Check that out. He's got the yellow trunks in honor of David. He's got the blue stripe going down. He's got the blue knee pads. He's got the carry on the side, the Von Erich on the other side of the boots, brother. Skin tones painted on there, brother. I threw on this. I threw on this robe of the Mattel, but check out that face. Who did I use? Who did I use for this? Check it out, brother. To all you customers out there, who did I use to create this? He's holding up the NWA belt. He's got the claw there, brother. And look at how full that hair is, brother. I think that's a pretty cool figure if I do say so myself. But I'm biased because I created it, Jack. This is a Jack's. Well, this is the whole reason why I got into customizing, brother. Why I first started to customize was because they. This was before the Mattels to make the Von Erichs, the Kerry and the Kevin. I started creating Kerry Von Erich and Kevin Von Erich out of the Jacks because I said when I started collecting them again, said they never did, and these guys were my favorite. You know, these guys were top 5 of my favorite wrestlers. Top is Ric Flair, Bret Hart, Kerry Von Erich. You know, those are my top 3. Then I gotta go down the line, brother. I don't know, but I know Eddie Guerrero's up there. Shout out to Eddie Guerrero, brother. He was also from Texas, El Paso, Texas, and he was also from a wrestling family dynasty, brother. Wow. But I think that's a pretty cool custom figure there. Ralph's, shout out to Ralph's Figure Clothing because they do a great robe. They do a great robe out of that version of that robe that Kerry Von Erich wore in the Parade of Champions 1984 when he won that NWA title for David Von Erich in honor of him. So, and it has everything on there. So I ordered it. As soon as it comes, I'm gonna share it with you. But man, if you guys don't know, check out Ralph's Figure Clothing. They have a lot of great custom clothing there for, I mean, you guys out there that love to, collect the wrestling figures, the old schoolers out there that know what I'm talking about when I say a Kerry Von Erich, or I say a Big Cat Ernie Ladd, or I say who else is the old school, or I say the Midnight Express brother, you know, or I say something like the Moondogs brother. Who are the Moondogs, brother? Or the Masked Superstar, right? Or Chavo Guerrero Sr., Chavo Classic, early Chavo Classic, the American, NWA America's champion, brother. That looked exactly like the NWA heavyweight champ. You know what? I don't know if I said this in prior videos. When I share my custom Adrian Adonis, I gotta make another one because that one's already gone. So I thought all this time, and then it finally triggered on me. I was watching a video I heard it and I said, I thought he was an AWA champion before, but he wasn't. He was an NWA America's champion. I believe they were wrestling for it. Him against Bob Orton. If I do believe, I'm pretty sure that was the matchup, but Adrian Adonis won that NWA America's title. Looks exactly like that NWA title. That's why I thought he was the NWA champ, but he was the NWA America's championship. But either way, all these wrestlers, some of them couldn't wrestle their way out of a paper bag, but their promos were through the roof, Jack. But some of them, Adrian Adonis being one of them, Kerry Von Erich being one of them that was, and David Von Erich being one of them, the great in-ring general that he was, the great at the promos, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because their agility, their mobility, and the in-ring capability was through the roof, Jack. And it was like these young kids say nowadays, fire. Let me jump into the next reviews that I want to do before this video cuts out on me, brother. We got another shipment in because now that we're in the quarantine, all we could do is shop online, brother. And God, sometimes I wish the internet would go off so I wouldn't be shopping online so much, brother. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. But check out what came in the mail today. I don't know. I might let little Alex open this later on. I wanted him to be here today, but man, if he's not here in the next video for Friday night's main event, brother, we're gonna have to look into his contractual obligations, brother, and read those little prints to him online, brother, if you know what I mean, Jack. But this is combining the best of both worlds, brother. Combining the best of both worlds. And we love the Ghostbusters. We're big fans of 80s movies back there. I have a painting that little Alex did that Chester Creative drew from and he painted. And this combines a movie with Ghostbusters, brother. They make the figures of it. Shout out to Stranger Things. If you guys haven't watched that, check that show out. Lots of great music in there, lots of great content, and what a great show it is, brother. But let me show you what I got, brother. This is a Stranger Things Ghostbuster toys, man. And I believe it's NECA, I'm not sure. Farlane toys, brother. And shout out to the next door neighbor that he's out there at 10 o'clock at night doing whatever he does, brother. Whatever he does out there, but check that out. Combining the best of both worlds, brother. Wow. Wow. I think if you're a fan of the Ghostbusters, if you're a fan of the 80s, check out Stranger Things on Netflix. Whoa. Blown away. They got like 4 seasons on there, I believe. 4 or 3, I believe it's 4. You won't be disappointed. And right now that you're in the quarantine, you could just binge watch the whole thing. And The Mandalorian on the Disney Channel, brother. But check that out. So we got the Chapter creator created that portrait back there of the Ultimate Warrior, He-Man and wrestling combination. Little Alice got for Easter was the John Cena. Man, I thought the Ultimate Warrior and I thought the Macho Man. This might be one of the ones up there that are good ones in the series, and the articulation in this is awesome, man. Look at the joints move, the hand movements, they move up and down, man. Little Alex getting this. Wow, look at that. John Cena, it's supposed to be like the bad guy, John Cena, the bad guy, Skeletor. He got that one, he got the Sting for Easter. Wow, man. The movement on these, the detail on them, I can't say enough about these figures, brother. I'm gonna have to try to collect them. Although Alex keeps bothering me for my Ultimate Warrior one, brother. But I can't. I gotta look for one for him and then get him one for himself because I can't open that. Man, look at that Cena though. Wow. I think that's a pretty cool figure. And check out like I said, the little booklet that comes within it. Like the old school ones, the little comic book. How cool is that? If you're a fan of the 80s, if you grew up in the 80s and you're a real true wrestling fan,